Hi Libra, this is going to be your love message for the beginning of April. It's good for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Libra. As always, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It is not a personal private reading, so it's certainly not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Take the message if you feel it applies to you. If it doesn't, leave it behind. It was just meant for someone else, and try back in a few days, okay? If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. You can also check out human design analysis as well on the website. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This is a channel dedicated exclusively to Libra and Sagittarius, okay? So subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you. All right, Libra Nation, let's get into it. They wanted me to do a little bit of a different spread than I typically do. I felt like I needed to do something a little different anyway, so I did. To build upon the reading, they wanted me to start with the untold truth of the heart, hoping, chemistry, but then shallow and conflicted, new beginning, and farewell, goodbye. Okay, wanting to say goodbye to something to start a new beginning. Libra, I think that based on what I see in the tarot, I think that you have been hoping, waiting, and expecting something. You've wanted a spark, you've wanted passion, you've wanted desire in a connection, but it's just like you're hoping for chemistry. You were hoping for some kind of a spark or a newness, but that's not happening for you. And you're feeling bored. Like you feel like the relationship is shallow and blank and superficial, but you're conflicted about what to do next, conflicted about a new beginning. You have a lot of choices. You feel as though there's been inconsistency, and you have a decision to make at this point. Someone has a decision to make about what to say goodbye to and when and where to go next. I wanted the love angels, the angels and oracles of love, to weigh in on it and give us their opinion. What came out was heart-to-heart conversations, unrequited love, but then give your relationship a chance and free yourself. Separation is at the bottom of the deck. So what I'm seeing here is, I really think that you and another person have tried to talk about the lack of chemistry, the lack of attraction, the lack of commonality. You know, this can happen even in the best of relationships. You get like a 7-year itch or something, and it's like, as you talk, it's like you're feeling there's less and less chemistry. You're going to try to give the relationship a chance, but it's like you don't really know what to do. Free myself or give something a chance. You're going to, I think, move towards some kind of a trial separation. Yeah. The person in your energy, their animal oracle totems that describe their personality are oyster and elk. And from the Soma Chandra oracle deck, they threw the cards oblivious, and this is love. Okay. You know, I'll be honest, I see a person here in the environment, Libra, that actually has all the makings of a very committed, traditional, grounded, stable partner. Because I have the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the King of Pentacles here with the Hierophant. So elk, that's like the Emperor. At this person's worst, they can be very my way or the highway. They could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in a close planet. This person is very serious, very stoic. They are an excellent leader, very wise at times as well, but they also have a hard time opening up and communicating. And when I saw these, I'm like, we don't even need tarot cards. Like, this is it right here. You can turn me off right now if you want. This person's oblivious. They think that everything is great and everything is fine between the two of you, I think. Either that or this is your ex and you need to know that they're in another relationship now and they're happy and they're ignoring you. But I didn't mean for that to be the scenario. Because, you know, the oracle cards tell a very specific story. Like, you've had conversations about the lack of chemistry, feeling like it's unrequited. But I think now you're at a point where you're like, do I give this a chance or do I free myself? They could be a really good partner, but they are very oblivious to what's going on, and they think everything is just fine. This is love. I mean, I'm hearing, this is how I love. This is how I love. Your oracle cards are very different. You're coming out as otter and zebra. So zebra is very unique. No two zebra are alike. You are quite literally the horse of a different color right now. As a matter of fact, you're not a horse at all. You're a cute little zebra. I think your brain and your mind is very open to new creative ideas. You're very niche. You're very different. Zebras do want to get attention. And otters just want to goof off and have fun. Have you ever watched these animals? You can't not laugh. I think you're up for fun. You're up for play. You're feeling lighthearted, frisky, youthful, charming, different. You may be very different from this person. This person is showing cards that indicate a lot of maturity. To you, this person may almost seem like a stick in the mud because this is like lots of fun, alternative lifestyle sometimes, maybe kind of zany, different, cute, fun, funny. Hyena is at the bottom of the deck. I think you're feeling kind of bitter at this point. I think you've used humor to laugh off some stuff, or maybe this person did. Hyena comes in to remind you, don't laugh off your dreams. Don't make a joke out of your real feelings. Humor can help you get through stuff, but it's more like biting through it. And I think you've been dismissive of your own feelings, or this person has, and it's like everyone's just making a joke out of it when it's anything but a joke. And your oracle cards that you threw from my deck are bitch please, I'm amazing, and I don't think of you in that way. So for some of you, this may be a person that really is either in a relationship with you already, and you're just sort of on different pages right now about how you want your life and your lifestyle to go. You might be having like a renaissance of some kind here, Libra, with otter and zebra. I'm hearing that some of you are very creative. I'm also hearing that someone's like suddenly really into poetry, and you're changing your hair and your looks and that kind of thing. You just don't think of that person in this way. And I think that you feel pretty good about yourself right now. Bitch, please, I'm amazing. I think you want to feel amazing. I'm hearing that this person wants you to also sometimes like do things or wear clothes that you don't want to wear. They may want you to be more traditional than you are. Yeah, and you're just not feeling it. So they wanted me to do you versus them. Okay, here's this kid. Wow, okay. Someone wants to do very well and have a lot of money and have a lot of stability and have a lot of abundance. Someone may be focused on a new job that will bring in a lot of financial stability. Also, someone may want to propose to you. I almost feel like the Nine of Pentacles is you saying, I'm amazing. I don't need you and all your shit. But a part of you maybe kind of get off on this. Like, yeah, like this is, a lot of people want this, that stability and that money. But it's time to make a decision. Yeah, you don't know what to do. There could be success here holding back. Some of you want to take a new job. Some of you, this is about like whether or not to marry this person, move in with them. This person may be thinking about getting a new job. I just think that the two of you are on very different pages regardless of the scenario. So I only wanted one for the way you see yourself, the way you feel in your action, but two came out for you. So I did two for them too. The way you see yourself right now, Libra, is death and the Two of Pentacles. And the way you're feeling is the Nine of Wands. And your action is the Eight of Cups. You're very disappointed by something and you're ready to walk away. This person sees themselves as the star to the Empress. I'm assuming this is you. I'm also hearing that for a few of you, this person is a widower and they put their wife that has passed on up on a pedestal, and you maybe feel like you're competing with a ghost. They may also have like a huge place in their heart for their mother or your mother. I hear that someone prays to relatives looking for a mother maybe in some way. I'm hearing someone looking for a deceased relative, or they just like they put a lot of faith in you. The way they feel is the Hierophant. That's Taurus, very traditional, very grounded, very wise. That's a relationship that you can take home to your family and that's accepting, but their action towards you is Temperance. So they're not paying you a lot of mind. They could be a Taurus, a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Libra, a Taurus. I have Scorpio here and Pisces. So Libra, You're seeing yourself right now as death in the Two of Pentacles. I feel as though, especially if you have Scorpio anywhere in your chart, like there's nothing subtle about Scorpio. Like they experience things in a very intense and dramatic way. I think you're wondering, you're thinking about ending something, maybe the relationship, or maybe just like where you live, where you work. You could be thinking quite a bit about your health as well, like putting an end to something. What do I do? Trying to weigh your odds. Clarifying this is the Five of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and Temperance. I'm hearing two messages. I feel as though you're mad at this person for giving you the cold shoulder because this person's action is Temperance. And I feel like you've been, at first you were like, I'm trying to tell you something, like we have an issue that we need to work out. Like it's kind of dramatic for me and I'm feeling very angry and intense about it. And you're just ignoring me and that pisses me off. I also get the sense that this isn't true for all of you, but it is true for some of you. Some of you are being a little passive aggressive in communication. You really want to say something and you're really angry, but you're not saying anything. Some of you do kind of want this person to read your mind and you're giving them the cold shoulder and both of you aren't really communicating very well. That's kind of manipulative. Sorry, not sorry, but it is, and it's not going to work, Libra. Also, some of you have a feminine that you're trying to give the cold shoulder to. They could be a Scorpio. There's this, for my masculines, this woman has been an irritation to you to the nth degree. I heard irritation. You were kind and understanding for a while, whether you're a man or a woman, and now you're like, I'm kind of at my wit's end. Like this isn't working anymore. But the way you feel is the Nine of Wands, like you're just hanging in there. Look at how this one part of you is looking at another part of you like, okay, dude, like your like inner dialogue is like, make a decision, please. I can't hang in here much longer. This hasn't been easy for you. You haven't left, but it's like your guard is up. You're getting worn down. This is not making you happy. Some of you also just like don't like where you live or something like that. And this Queen of Swords might be a boss that you think is a bitch that drives you crazy. Like you're waiting for something here and it's not happening. But you've stayed inside this comfort zone. Life has been, you've been productive, but it's been mundane. Like life has not been sexy. But then the Three of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you really want more. You really are envisioning something new with a new cup of love. That's an open, creative heart chakra. You want this for yourself. I think some of you have held back on making some kind of a decision here to create some kind of a transformation in your own life. This seems very personal to you. But you, for whatever reason, have hesitated. But your action is the Eight of Cups. So some of you are like walking away, like you're done with a relationship. Also, if that's not happening in the beginning of the month, you're kind of emotionally avoidant right now. Like you just can't even. I feel like some of you need to go off and spend time alone. But clarifying this is the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Moon. I don't think you're afraid of walking off into the moonlight. That's not, you're not a stranger to the moon and heavy emotions. You're not a stranger to moving into a new cycle where you're not really sure what's going to happen next. You're going to go by feel. You're going to listen to your emotions. I feel as though those of you that have emotional authority, where your solar plexus is the center and part of your body that you make decisions with, you're just letting it guide you right now. Even if you don't have emotional authority in your human design, like you're willing to deal with the inconsistent definition in your solar plexus, and you're just you're feeling moody. You need to leave stuff behind, and you're just gonna sort of let your solar plexus and your sacral pull you towards new things. You're bored, you want something new, you want something exciting, you want something different. I also think that some of you may be about to go on a bit of a spiritual walkabout with Pisces energy here. Like you're going to tap into mysticism and spirituality. The Page of Wands is actually a very spiritual card. This little guy is opening up to new ideas and concepts and belief systems. that inspire him and excite him and have growth potential. And I think you know that despite not knowing entirely where you're going, you're willing to take that chance and open up to new things. It's not the Fool, but some of you are really gearing up to like take a risk. And I think you just want to be more lighthearted and happy in your life. Something is just like not going the way you want it to here. And you've been laughing it off when it's not funny anymore. Yeah, you want to free yourself. Here's the peacock down here. I also think that something is a little beneath you. That's just your subjective opinion about all this. So this person sees themselves as the star to the Empress. So if this is you, they have a lot of hope for a relationship with you. You might be like their star, like you hung the moon and the stars. Clarifying this, though, is something kind of strange. I have the Seven of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Emperor. Now, I have 2 kings and an emperor here. I actually have 3 kings. So this emperor could be showing us several different sides of himself. He may go off and talk to a brother or a father or a business partner behind your back. The King of Swords and the Emperor, I'm assuming, are the same person. I can't talk to you personally to determine, like, am I seeing this person's moon sign, or is this someone that they work with? They may talk to someone else to find stuff out about you because they think that you're a good match. I'm hearing that this person struggles to open up to you. I'm hearing that this person does definitely have a controlling side. They have it in them to be a very intelligent, stable partner. If it's a masculine. If it's a woman, she's really hoping that you're going to be daddy holding the coin. And the Emperor here, she's very hopeful for it, but she's a little oblivious. She may be stuck in another relationship, but I'm feeling like it's a masculine that, like, I feel like they see you do some things that make them raise their sword. I think the 2 of you aren't communicating really great all the time. You can have good analytical conversations, but I think that sometimes you struggle with to one-up each other intellectually, and you have power plays. I mean, I have the Emperor and the Empress and the King and Queen of Swords here. So this could be a good couple, but I can feel it. It's like there's something missing because your oracle cards are so different than this person's. This person looks a little stuck up and looks a little closed off sometimes. There was a show in the 90s called Dharma and Greg. You guys might be kind of like that, where one of you is like more stuffy than the other one. The way this person feels is the Hierophant. That's family, marriage, tradition, following the rules, the way it's always been done, going to the altar. They want something very traditional and serious. And clarifying this is the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Okay. This person's very serious about what they want to do. They also believe that they're right. They think they hold the sword of truth and discernment. They want you to see their value and their worth. They want you to see them as a viable traditional partner. I see a person that like wants to be married, get married, or if the 2 of you are together, they see themselves already as a husband, like quite literally. But their response to you walking away and hanging in there, like there's a lot of kings sitting here. You have different energy, Libra. You're antsy and restless. And this person's sort of, like the Oblivion card came out, oblivious. And clarifying this is the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. Queen and King of Cups. This person thinks that everything is fine. They are like, I'm with my divinely chosen partner. We're going to grow old together. And we have very traditional roles. The elk is very traditional. Zebra is not. That's Aquarius energy. Very different, very unique, very niche. Also Piscean energy, sweet, spiritual, different. This person is different than you right now. And they really seem to think that everything is fine because I'm oblivious and this is love came out. And let's try again is at the bottom of the deck. So, but then they can't let anyone get close. This person is weird. Their cards overall further out, Libra, are the Page of Wands to the Seven of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles. Okay, look, remember how here you're walking away with the Eight of Cups to the Page of Wands? You want to have fun. I think that they don't like that. They don't want change. They don't want anything new. They don't want anything different. If any of you have a child, they might not like your kid, or they might not like what you want the kids to do. I'm hearing some of you like want to send your kid to some like Montessori school or something, and they're like, no, we're sending them to an elite prep school or something like that. Like they don't like that, or they don't want you to go anywhere. But then the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I'm hearing like father, like son, like this person is trying to emulate someone else, and they're like, no, I am the King of Pentacles. I control the material plane. I am master of it. I'm very nurturing. I'm very grounded. I'm very predictable. I do have a stuffy and stubborn side, but you're not going to run around like the Page of Wands. You're going to sit right here next to me, my dear, and you're going to do what I tell you to do. If it's a masculine. If it's a feminine, they just really want you to settle down. But your cards look totally different. You got some reversals. Two cards flip themselves into the reverse. The Eight of Cups in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the High Priestess, and the Four of Cups. Okay, and I do think like maybe a new job or a proposal of some kind are on the table either for you or this person, and it's very stressful right now. It's just really stressful. So the Eight of Cups and the Tower is, I'm going to blow this popsicle stand apart and I'm just walking away. These are in reverse. So I do think that you are trying to give something a chance, but you're really quiet and listening to your intuition. Other than that, you can't get a Pisces off your mind. Some of you are really trying to tap in right now. You just don't know how to feel. You're just not sure what to do. This person seems very sure of what they want to do. I'm going to do an extended because I feel like this person really wants something to work out with you, and you either want to end something that you're in so you can be with them, or you want to walk away from them, because it's either you free yourself or you give the relationship a chance. You've had a lot of heart-to-heart conversations about how it's just not working. You're conflicted. So at the beginning of the month, you're just going to be conflicted. You might give this person one more chance, but something kind of needs to change. This person needs to be like if you're otter and zebra, I need to see like fox and dolphin. Those are more lighthearted, tricky, sneaky, funny, playful animals. They make shit up as they go along. This person looks kind of like they have the personality of a tree sometimes. No offense. It's like, were you born a responsible, mature man? It's interesting from a woman's perspective. Women say they want this kind of guy, but there's something kind of missing with this guy. Where's the King of Wands? Where's the King and Queen of Wands here? Yeah, I want to see if you guys do try again and you give the relationship a chance where it's going to kind of go. So if you feel like you need the extended, the link to that will be at the top of the description below. But Libra, it's really important to honor who you are right now. You're not like everyone else. You're kind of unique and different. Listen to your intuition and get in touch with how you really feel, because something will change for sure if you walk away. Okay? Okay. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.